harvested in one piece.
Landing site's clear. All green here. Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. Being nice.
If you need to harvest any organic materials, now would be the time.
We're locked in.
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious
good to
place
see
for
you.
UC military commanders.
Yes, of course.
Based on... From what I see, I find that very hard to believe.
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You're... your part to keep Sidonia free.
Boris is good people, but I prefer Joy's line of thinking. We gotta find our own way.
I have a pen. 20 years ago, I moved to Sidonia on a whim. Still doing things by hand, huh? I keep telling her she needs to act her age, not the stone one. But some people think being difficult builds character. Oh well. Let's see what she wrote. Oh no. I hope this doesn't mean... Me too. But Sawadi's letter scares me. If what she says is true, I can't stay here. I need to go see her. If she's really on death's door, then this could be my only chance. Thank you for bringing me this. I need to go see my friend.
Being a miner is dreary. Being a mining executive is just... later.
Oh, how are you?
Never forget, there's nothing humanity can't accomplish through science and working hand in hand with one another.
Hi, welcome to Jane's. I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little issue, but please let me know if there's anything I can get for you. You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something happens to knock me back down. But unless you're some sort of merc, I'm not sure you can help. See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods, but he went missing. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. I'm worried something bad has happened. Really? I mean, thank you. I know it's a lot of trouble, but it'll mean a lot to me. I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. It's a cargo runner called the Berry Mule. The last signal I got from him was out near Triton. It's a starting place, at least. And try to bring them both back in one piece. I feel like I'm a bit in... If I don't have what you're looking for, maybe you'll find something else you like. Good luck out there.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
Iron deposit detected. Initiating evisceration protocols to remove mass from human body. Just kidding. My programmer had a sense of humor.
All those sad people out there. Wish I could help them, but... if only someone could help me. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. to you. Anyway, what do you want to talk about? I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog. You will? Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post.
United Colonies asks much of its workers, and apparently offers rather little in return.
Peace be with you.
Hey, take your time and ask me. Cool. That's what we do here. Come back anytime.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliant. Dr. Flynn will get you patched up.
I'm a bit busy at the moment.
One of the
It's
earliest
amazing how
builders
smoothly
in
our
this
mining operations
relevant.
run with me in charge. Oh, you're done?
Ain't you brave, coming to see a bona fide tracker? Talk to me if you reckon you can... Good. Here's the short of it. I'm only stationed here because I made a mistake. Killed the wrong bounty, and the right one got away. Now, I heard rumors that this no-good dirty... I got a plan in place to find him. All right, so you're gonna want to take this here,
You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, or else it's gonna be a tough climb. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, clear out and come back to me.
Be careful down near the mines, and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Don't worry. If your ship comes through here, we'll take good care of it.
This unit is not designed for pleasant conversation.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist. Hey, good to Okay, I'm game. Give me a few to get my things together.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them. Holstered at all times. The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And we're done. Enjoy New Homestead.
To honor or even celebrate history, but this may take it too far.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
There is value to be found in looking back through history, provided one does not cling too tightly to it.
Enjoy your visit here. Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
Don't stay outside for too long here on Titan. You will freeze solid without the proper protection.
Those folks in Sidonia may be closer to Earth, but we do a better job preserving its tradition.
The elders say that preserving our tradition is so important, but I keep hearing such wonderful things about other worlds. Ah, someone new. Are you a tourist, or have you just moved to New Homestead? Well, there's lots to learn. You can always feel free to try one of the historical tours, or ask the locals about life here. I'm fascinated by the other worlds in the settled systems. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Oh, wonderful. What's New Atlantis like? Oh my, that sounds incredible. Ever since I overheard one of the tourists speaking about it, I've always wanted to go. We hear about it, of course, but we rarely get much exposure to other worlds beyond the people who come from them to visit our little colony. I wonder if I can convince Nathaniel to go on a trip there with me and our daughter. Do you mind if I ask you another question? Thanks. I promise not to take too much of your time. Is the Freestar Collective as lawless as I've heard? I figured the stories weren't all true. How else would you expect people to live together if you can't trust in laws to keep everyone safe? Even in a small community like ours, we have to maintain law and order. Though, I understand it gets difficult to always protect that out in the vastness of space. I imagine it's the same in the Freestar Collective. Is it okay if I change the subject? Oh, thank you. Are there really planets full of plants, fresh air, and water? I've read about them. It seems incredible, doesn't it? I've only ever known Titan, and it's always so cold and drab. I've always dreamed of visiting one to breathe the air, feel the warmth of its sun, but my husband is reluctant to leave our home. Can I ask you something else? Oh, thank you. Is space travel as exciting as it seems? Well, you've convinced me that I simply must go sometime. Most of us here have never left the surface of New Homestead. It's a point of pride among many people, but I've always been curious. Those are all the questions I have at the moment. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day for me.
I always wonder what it's like where other people come from. Hello? I'm not really supposed to... You're not going to tell him, are you? Oh, thank you! I promise it'll be fun. I like talking to tourists. I get to learn so much about everywhere else, and they get to learn about here. Now what should we talk about? Not really. There's some, though. Most are around my age. We all go to school in the same room. I don't know. I've never been to any other schools. We mostly learn about the history of the Sol system and Earth and stuff like that until we get old enough to go on our learning vacation. That's when we get to leave to go to school somewhere else for a few years, or travel and visit other worlds, try out jobs and stuff. Oh, I can't wait. My mama says it's because he thinks we'd up and leave if we found out about the rest of the worlds out there. But I keep telling him, I love it here, and I love him, and I would never leave him. He doesn't believe it. He says the kids almost always want to leave when they grow up. But not me. Nope. I just want to visit somewhere else. Maybe. I think it's pretty fun. And I get to be around my mama and my papa all day, so that's cool. They say we all have to work a little, because it takes all of us to make the community work. Just like on Earth a really, really, really long time ago. Someday, I think it'd be cool to see other places and do other things, but this is fine for now. Bye!
Someone's got to talk to Joyce about these brownouts. I overheard you speaking to my wife, Mara, filling her head with ideas about picking up and leaving home. You got anything to say for yourself? Listen here. Mara's free to make her own decisions. I'm not here to control her if that's what you're insinuating. But that doesn't mean I take kindly to other people manipulating her and telling her the other worlds are full of sunshine and rainbows. We live a simple traditional life here, and it's important to the community that we maintain that. Do you understand? We're going to have to agree to disagree then. I only ask that you respect our wishes. I overheard you speaking to my wife, Mara, filling her head with ideas about picking up and leaving home. Listen here. Mara's free to make her own decisions, but that doesn't mean I take... We live a simple... People rely on technology too much. We need to remember how to perform the basics to survive in case we ever find ourselves without said technology. We need to remember where we came from, Earth, this system, lest we forget and repeat the same mistakes as before. We're one of the last colonies charged with that preservation. That's... Goodbye.
My papa doesn't really like me talking to the tourists.
Oh, don't mind me. I love talking with
How else am I going to learn about out there?
New Homestead is a living history exhibit, but these are real people, so please be kind.
Lots of history here, if you're into that sort of thing.
We're out
Welcome
of
to
chunk special
Chunks.
sauce again.
Please
But
choose your
trust me,
chunks.
the food's still great without it.
I can't believe the chunks here ran out of special sauce again. It sounded like that Luther guy would pay someone to get.
Hello there. Welcome to the new homes. Sadly, we're out of the special sauce. I know. But everything else is still that great chunks food you know and love. So, what can I do for you? If I'm completely honest, it is. And people are always saying how this chunks can't compare to the real deal. And I just know it's because we never had that mouth-watering sauce. I've been in contact with some of the other restaurants out there, and they'll give me some, but they say they can't afford to send it, and I don't have a ship, so what am I to do? Wait, for real? You do that. You're not pulling my leg. Oh, yeah, right. I actually just got a message back from another Chunks before you got here, and they got a case ready to go for me. Just tell them you're there to pick it up for me, and it should be good to go. Thanks.
It's so cold here. I guess I should have
What did we think of the tour?
Very informative. I didn't know about the methane harvesters before coming here.
The brown horse Starfield, huh? The food was better than I expected from a backwoods planet like this.
It has a quaint charm, doesn't it?
Just like the rest of New Homestead.
Well, I hope you'll come back and see us again sometime, and
We
I
live
hope you'll
a simple
consider
life
another
on New
Starset
Homestead,
tour.
but make no mistake, it's
Will.
fulfilling.
Thanks again.
It's one thing to learn about early
Excuse me,
colony
Bill.
life. It's another
You gotta do a better job of
experience.
keeping the troops out of trouble.
life.
What do you
Try
mean?
not to complicate it.
That little boy almost wound up on my operating table. Claudio said he was
That's a
playing with
nice
some
outfit you
machinery down
got.
by the mines and
I
nearly
could
got
probably
his arm
offer you a
stuck
good
inside.
price for it.
It could have been ripped
Well,
off.
hello there, and welcome. Oh, nice. I'm Jay. I'm happy to help you find what you're looking to buy, or if you have any questions.
Next time it happens, I'm billing you personally.
Glad you asked. I'm looking for all sorts of things. Anything. We don't get a lot of off-world stock, so I offer to buy. Between you and me, people around here talk a lot about tradition and whatnot. Sure thing. I'm also interested in buying if you have anything for sale. Maybe we can make a trade, assuming you've got something that catches my eye. Take care.
Hey, boss. Welcome to my old stomping grounds. Am I being reassigned somewhere? Have a good one.
Why not order some food and make yourself
Well,
comfortable?
I suppose
Welcome.
this is
I'm
one way
Anya.
to make a living.
Is this your first time with
and
us at the
if
Brown
New
Horse
Homestead
Tavern?
deems it necessary.
Oh, well, thank you for joining us. We've got an assortment of... So, what can I do for you? Let me show you what we have. Take care. Thanks for stopping by.
have the patience for construction. Destruction is much easier and often more fun.